What's up guys, it's me Jack and today we are in Space Engine. So today what I'm thinking to do is go to a random star system. So we're going to kind of go out of this solar system and go for our nearest stars, and we're going to zoom in to any planets that we know of and how far and how small it can get and see the distances of it. So right, so our nearest star, I think, is Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri, where the hell is that? Current? Oh my god. Alpha Cent. Okay, that's a bit odd actually. Let me go to Proxima Centauri then. So we're gonna go all the way to the other side of the planet. We were in about, what was this? I think that's Russia. So we're just gonna go all the way out. There's a star here. I think that's Sirius. That's A Centauri. That's the one. Bungalow. So I guess Proxima Centauri is pretty close. So I'm gonna go to the red dwarf first. Is it a planetary system? I think it is a planetary system. Let me actually check out its two planets. So here then. Can we go down to the bottom? Yes, we can. So this is Proxima D. Is that a star, our planet? That's a rocky planet, which looks like it has water in it. Looks like that has water. Let me check this guy out. Okay, so that's another planet, and I think that is it. So let me check. Right, planets. What else there? C. Alright. I guess it's very small if you can't see it. I guess it's just far and quite small, I would guess. Diameter. Yeah, I don't bloody know. So I'm just gonna look for the sun, and the sun is there. Looks like there's something else there, not just that star. Any of these planets? Oh, that's interesting actually. That is kind of interesting. And a freaking sun at the bottom. Let me go more to that. It's kind of easier for us. Are these planets? Them three here? Probably not actually. Still, like, still seems really far. Let me look for Earth. Let's see, Earth. Okay, it's actually somewhere. The Earth is there, just this blue object. Like the pale blue dots that NASA took. I'm gonna get all the planets in. Let me look for all of them. Mercury, if I can. Mercury. I'm guessing that one's probably Jupiter or something like that. Pale blue dots. Mercury. Yeah, we can not see that. Venus. Venus is there. It's that grey dot. Earth is there. It's possibly Jupiter. That's not Jupiter. That's not even any planet, that. There's another one beside Earth. Is that Mars? Oh, that's just a dust on my screen. Forget what I said. I thought that was some other planet. Right, Mars. That's Mars. You can't see that either. Jupiter. That's Jupiter. That's kind of bright, that. That's the only thing you can see. Nothing else. And I guess that might be Saturn. So that's Saturn. Let me actually check here. Surprise, these are planets. Let me actually turn the orbitable rings on. Aha! Right, we figured it out. We kind of figured it out. So we can literally find every single planet like this. So these are all the planets. So this is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. Right now, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. That's an asteroid. What the heck? That's Jupiter. Saturn, it turns out to be there. Turn that off. Well, I guess it's quite a dim planet as well. It's also quite dim. Turn the orbits on. I don't think you can see Uranus or Neptune. I doubt you can see Uranus. It's kind of hard to believe that you can see them planets. Oh yes, you can actually, apparently. It's just a very, very faintly can you see Uranus. And I don't mean your bumhole. Oh gosh. Right, Neptune. Right, okay, let me go on there. Yep, I don't see Neptune at all. I don't see a thing of Neptune. So, okay, now let's go to another star system. We're gonna go to another star. So we're gonna go to Alpha Centauri. I think that should be Alpha Cent. That's literally what it said. That may not even be much different though. A Centauri. Because it's not Alpha Centauri, it's A Centauri. We're gonna go to that then. We're gonna go Centaurus, Bungalow A. So the sun, that's Canopus, that's Sirius, Alnith. I'm gonna try look for sun. Procyon, Porrima, Algiaba, Aegina, Canopus. Let me look for the suns. Sun's literally the other side of the freaking, I don't even know, object. It's literally where that sun is. Right, the sun is there, okay. Okay, we can barely just zoom into it. That's a faint blue dot, that's Earth. Mercury is there. Still cannot see Mercury. Venus. Yep, that's Venus. Mercury is somewhere there. And then Mars. Mars is up there. Mars. That's not Mars, that's Earth. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong planet. Mars is here. What the hell? Alright, I've been looking at the wrong freaking planet. Yeah, I can't see Mars. Jupiter. That's Ceres. That's Ceres. That's a dwarf planet. Jupiter. Yep, that's Jupiter itself. And then Saturn. Yep, that's what we can see here. And then Uranus. Is there any visibility here? I think there just is. Very, very faint. Or that might just be a whole completely different star. I actually don't know. Neptune. Can't see a thing. Alright. Okay, so we're just gonna not go for a very close system. We're gonna go to a slightly further and see if we won't be able to see the sun. Like, let's see if the sun can get invisible. Alright, let's see what's like away from the sun. That's Altair, Spica, Say Centauri. That's our sun. Sirius, Procyon, Pollux, Castor, Regulus, Algebra, Ras Elucid, Adafer. Then it just goes to the HIP stars, the HIP stars. Right, I'll have to go further down. So we're not quite in our area anymore. HIP. Leonis. You know, we're definitely away from the solar system. I'm gonna go to that star here. That's practically away from the Milky Way. Away from the Milky Way. The Milky Way is a milkshake. Milky Way is a milky shape. It's a binary system. Interesting. It's actually a binary system. Crap. Alright, I need to go on to that star without getting freaking blinded. Oh. There we go. So, sun. I think it has to be there. That's Centauri. That's the Centauri. Okay, Carina Nebula. Clusters. What I can see is like galaxies and clusters at this point. That's a Leonis. So I guess that's in Leo. I think we're in the constellation of Leo. Or we're in a whole different place of the solar system. Of the entire bloody Milky Way. I think we're in a whole different area here. What the heck? The hell happened? Right, so these are where all of our constellations are, apparently. So let me see. Let's zoom in. Let's see what stars these could be. What do you think this is? Mintaka? So this is the Orion's belt, apparently. Amlitak. So this is like Orion right there. That is, what is this? That's also Orion. That's Canis Major. Sirius has to be somewhere. Canis Majoris. That's HIP. That's another galaxy. That's a galaxy. So this is Canis Majoris. And then we center around the sun. So I guess our sun would maybe be there. That's Centauri. This has to be our sun beside it. That must be our sun to the left of the sun. No, that's not our sun. The sun is apparently all the way there. I'm surprised we can freaking see the sun. Yep, we obviously cannot see a single planet. Let's see, Jupiter for example. Yeah, it's a bit too far. You can just barely see the orbits of the rings. I'm gonna look for Sirius. I'm pretty sure I just lost it. Or is it all the way just there? I actually cannot tell. What's this? That's a HIP star, Sirius. Sirius is there apparently. So we've practically been touching on Orion, Canis Majoris, Canis Major. I think that's roughly it. Right, let's see if we can find another. What is this? Is that another really far away star apparently? This is in the Camelopardalis. So I think that's the camel symbol, I think, of like the constellations. I think that is the camel symbol. Camelopardalis, whatever the heck. So these are quite further stars. Like these are quite far stars away here. I'm gonna look for just random corners and see what the heck these stars are. This is Cygnus. This is actually Cygnus right there. This is Draco. So Cygnus, if that is connected, then that should be connected. And then another one should be connected. Is this probably like Deneb or something? Probably not actually. I think that's the same one we just touched on. That's Deneb. That's freaking Deneb. Alright. That's interesting. Garnet Star. Alright. So this is Deneb apparently. What's this? This is Seda. Skedia. Yeah, I think that's the star beside it. You know, like kind of mid between the wings. That's kind of that's Saturn star right there. Albireo. Right, let's look for another one here. What's this? Taurus. This is Taurus. Teja Prior. This crossover. What is this X? Now I guess X's don't work, but corners do. This is oh my god, Pisces. This is Pisces, I think. This is oh for God's sake, Taurus, Gemini. This is Gemini. This is Pisces. That is Cancer. That's my zodiac sign. I'm a Cancer, guys. Because my birthday's in July 22nd. I would nearly be a Leo though, actually, but just one day off from being Leo. Most of my family is actually off the constellations, maybe a little bit. Because all my family, like they're at least born 22nd or 23rd of different months. It's like another one else, the 3rd of July, which is my oldest sister's birthday. And it's the same month as me, so she would be a Cancer as well, I think. Like an earlier Cancer. What the heck? I'm gonna see what this is. This is Polaris. No, it's not, no, it wouldn't be actually. This is Scorpius, I guess. Right. Centauri. What the hell is this? Carina. Canis Majoris. That's still Canis Major. That's quite a big one if you think about it, how far that is. This is Orion. This is Camelopardalis. That's kind of what this is. This is Auriga, where Capella is. Right, I'm going to go back to the solar system. Based on what this shows me. See if I can actually find the sun. This is confusing. I don't know how. I don't know why I find it confusing. The frick's the sun? Is that the sun? That's our freaking sun! Well, that's easy. That were easy. I'm so surprised how easy that was. But yeah, these are what the constellations we've just been touching on. So let's go to Earth. That's not Earth. Mercury. Let me turn my orbit rings on. There we go. Mercury, Venus, Earth. There we go. That's an asteroid. That's not it. Earth and Moon. Barycenter. Barycentre. I'm actually turn the constellations off. Right. Okay, so we're just upside down apparently. How the heck that is just gone. Upside down, mate. And we're in the night time, I think. Yep, that's the UK right there. Where I live. I'm gonna go down to the bloody Derbyshire. Northern Derbyshire. There we go. I think that's Derbyshire. Somewhere in the Pennines. So this is Orion. And in the end of this, I'm pretty sure it's an Orionis. It's not like a main star that it's very far away. I'm actually going to count every single star and just compare the distances from us. So this is 28 light years. 28.71, and that star should be the same one that matched when we seen that end Orionis. I think that should be one of the same ones here. That one's very far. So as you can see, that's quite far. That is roughly the same distance as that. Not too far. That Beetlejuice is that. Okay. That's Messier actually. Bellatrix is there. It's maybe either one of them, one of his legs, or the bow itself. Now check this out. So this is that and that and that. What? A oh. Oh, alright. Alright, what's AU? And this is Safe Rigel. It's got to be one of the bows one, like the crossbows then. Right, and then we'll kind of travel to that star that we've seen, the furthest, and let's see if it's kind of an end part. I'm gonna check if it's kind of an end part. 218. This is 356. No, I know. 120. This is 180. This is 349. We have to check the rest ones. This is 1250, 990, 774. So it's either that one, not that one. It's either that one, I think. No, that is either that one, or I think it's one of that. So it's this one's 1250. This is 4271. So that should be the one, I think. That has to be the one. I think that is the one we may have just seen earlier, because I'm pretty sure it did say X2 or something like that. So I'm just going to go to the end of the entire constellation zone, to the kind of other edge of our constellations. And now we're just heading to that one star, and this is an end star, of course. So we're going to try find the end star of each constellation. We're going to try to do that and see if it's roughly the same match, so what we can just remember it like. So yeah, this is the far star right there. Right, we're about to actually end the video here at some point, because I'm not going to do this for too long. Okay, what's the diameter of this? Not the system diameter, I need the actual default diameter. So height, 25 miles. I can't go much deeper than that. Diameter, 0.22 AU. Alright. Mass, that's kind of heavy. Temperature, 1000. That's definitely a very warm star. That would burn our planet. I think that one's roughly the same length as the sun. It wasn't it 4.5 billion years the sun existed. I can't remember. Gravity, 1.885 Gs. Alright. So yeah, this is an end star of the solar system. So we're actually going to end the video here. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you tomorrow in our Transport Fever 2 and our Universe Sandbox video. So I'll see you guys later, and have a nice night. I think at this point, go to sleep, guys, if you're feeling tired. Right now, I might be going to bed at some point, but yeah. Obviously, my habit right now is to stay up late and get up really late as well, so that's probably why I don't upload videos very early like I used to. But things will change eventually as I get back to my school routine, I guess. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later.